Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Nunu jungle and show you how to carry with tank junglers. In this matchup, we're currently up against Hecarim and then a Nunu versus Hecarim. This is an advantage for Hecarim because the champion is just busted right now and can do almost everything better than us. The only advantage Nunu has is becoming a bit more durable and securing objectives with the use of first skill plus smite. Otherwise, Hecarim just outperforms us, and that's why what we want to do is to be able to get smart ganks off, help our laners get ahead, and prevent their jungler from snowballing the game. The clear that I'm doing is a red side clear, where I go for my Krugs, red Raptors, and Flex, depending on what happens on the map. The reason why I started at the red side rather than the blue side is because I'd like to path towards the Jhin Thresh lane, which has high kill pressure. Especially they're against Ashe Lulu, who both have low mobility. So once Thresh is able to get a hook off, or a flay, plus Jhin Snare, plus Snowball, we should be able to get a kill once I'm able to path towards that lane. I can also gank bot side, but Aatrox is quite hard to gank early, maybe later once Camille is level 5. After clearing the Raptors, we look if we can gank top, but we just go for our Wolves for a full clear. Hecarim shows up, knowing that our top lane is overextended. Good play by him, taking down our Thresh. Jhin tries to look for a kill onto the Ashe, but just fails to do so. And this is most probably the worst case scenario since their jungler was able to get early kills. He's even ganking mid lane, and our Ahri, forced to use her own flash. He's already able to gank 2 lanes, and I'm stuck clearing my blue. Very unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. Maybe I can help gank later, but for now, at least Hecarim not going for the top scot. Thresh is able to arrive just on time, so we're able to secure this for ourselves. I want to gank top lane, but currently they're not showing up, plus the wave is not really good for a gank. We just go back to our Gromp, clear this, and maybe we can go for a mid or top gank, but looking at the lanes, their bot doesn't show up, so we just go back, buy our items, and maybe we can go and gank this Aatrox. This is still a bit risky because seeing that Hecarim came from top side, he has no more camps there, so now he's clearing his bot side camps. There's a high chance that he would gank this Camille, but it's okay since I'm there to prevent any kind of kill. We check to see if the scuttle is up. He's already able to take it, so we have no choice but to go back to our Krugs and clear this camp. Top side is still looking good. Maybe we can go for another gank if the Lulu Ashe overextends and try to get a kill there. Hecarim shows up bot side. They go for our Camille. As I said earlier, nice flash. We're able to snare the Hecarim, take him under the tower, and with our second skill, auto-attacking the Aatrox, we proc the nullifying orb. I don't have my red buff, so it's quite hard for me to chase him down, but I have my snowball, hit the snare, first kill ultimate, and get another kill. That's what I was saying, where I could go for a counter gank and help our team get back into the game. Unfortunately, Ahri just gets solo killed by Akali, which is not good because I'm not able to do much against an Akali player. I have to think positive right now, and the best thing that happened is that with the 2-0 KDA that I have right now, I'm able to buy Searing Crown at the 3-minute mark, and this would increase not only my clear speed, but also my overall damage. With my camps up and nothing to gank, we just want to farm our own camps, but usually, if there's a lane that you could go for, you always go for that gank. Hecarim shows topside again. They want to punish our Jhin Thresh, but I think they're doing a good job kiting their jungler. Jhin with a snare. I immediately run top with a snowball, and my team is able to buy a lot of time. We go for this flashless Hecarim, get the snowball off, third skill, snaring everyone. Lulu flashes away, so we go for the Ashe instead, and our bot does a great job buying enough time for me to arrive, and we go for the punish. That's why when you're against strong junglers like Hecarim, the best thing to do is go for a counter gank. Third skill, going for the Lulu with the Glacial Augment. She's not able to escape with all of the slows that we have, and we're currently 4-0, helping our Thresh and Jhin get back into the game. Luckily, they didn't check the bush because I had no way of escaping. Thresh gets caught out by the Hecarim. I think he's able to buy a lot of time with all of the shielding plus the snares. Ahri, great job on helping our teammates. And the Hecarim falls down again. Perfect timing because Dragon has just spawned. So this should most likely be free for the taking. Akali can be a bit annoying and try to buy time, but it should not be enough since they have no jungler. We can just take this with the first kill plus smite, waiting for it to go off cooldown. We eat the dragon, and here we go for the turn. Look for the Akali, third skill for the slow, get the snare off, and with her out of position, we're able to get another kill. Flash in for the Ashe since our team is there. Hecarim arrives, gets back into the scene, but look at the Jhin Thresh. So much snares. We have our own snare as well. We take down the Hecarim yet again, eat the Lulu, and here, really good play. I think it's a 1-4-4 exchange plus the objective for ourselves. And with Hecarim showing up, this means that the Herald is still open for the taking. But with Camille pinging that Aatrox is missing, most likely they might be taking Herald. Never mind, he shows up top, and this should be a free Herald unless this becomes heavily contested. We start the Herald knowing we have a lot of items. We should be able to fight this Hecarim with the Searing Crown plus armor boots. And now we go for the contest on the Herald. Camille buying some time, and with the Akali going in, they deal a lot of damage, and we're outnumbered, so we have no choice but to just take this objective, run away. Third skill, Glacial Augment, prevents them from chasing me down, and we're able to escape cleanly. Unfortunately, Camille goes down, but it's fine. Trade one kill for an objective. We use the Herald mid lane. They try to distract me, but it's not enough. I'm already quite tanky. And what's good about Glacial Augment is that not only do you provide slow for your teammates, the slow also reduces the enemy damage. So if I'm able to hit a lot of people with my Glacial Augment, I also receive less damage overall. So that's something that people don't notice about the Glacial Augment rune. After clearing the Scuttler, we go for the top side, take down the tower. I have no idea why Thresh is split pushing the whole time, but it's fine. At least we get first tower plus first dragon, which is really good despite the disastrous early game. In here, usually I go for the Randuin's Omen, but looking at their lineup, they have 0 crit, so I just go for the Frozen Heart instead, making me tankier and lowering their attack speed at the same time. Another item that I could have gone for is the Thorn Mail, since they have a lot of sustain with Aatrox healing, Akali healing, even Hecarim healing. So that is an item that I went for later on. With all of my camps up, I want to farm this before doing anything else in the map. My teammates are pushing mid lane tower. They're doing a good job. And with this should give me time to farm my own jungle. And with the Ashe overextended at the top side, I immediately use my snowball, try to look for her, out of position. She flashes away, but my snowball just chases her down. Their whole team is there, but it's fine because my whole team is here as well. With their Ashe having no flash, I use my ultimate, take her down. Hecarim decides to suicide as well, but with the opponents 5 manning, this is not good for us. Good lantern by the Thresh. We're able to get a kill onto the Akali. Unfortunately, all of my teammates are down, but overall, I think it's fine since it's a 2-4-3 trade and Camille should be getting free farm at the bot side. Might be even able to take down the tower as well. I look to see if I can cover top lane, but instead, I chose to play it safe and went for a bot side clear instead. Maybe we can go for a gank on the bot side if someone shows up. Hecarim shows up. I just want to clear my Raptors first before helping my teammates. I used the snowball, but with their jungle going back, we just secured the scuttle for ourselves. Hecarim shows up once again, and I'm in position to help him. With Camille using her ulti, I use my snowball, try to look for a catch onto someone, but she just dies too fast. My team is there. I'm just waiting for them to show up. Akali, R2 away. We're able to snare Akali a bit, but it's not enough since she has a lot of mobility. So what we want to do is just go back, get our Spirit Visage, which will give us MR plus a higher sustain, and secure this objective for ourselves. In a 5v5, we should be fine since I'm very strong. 3 items at the 10-minute mark. It's gonna be very hard for them to take me down. So we just start this pretty confident since when you're playing Nunu, you have first skill plus smite. So you should win almost all of the smite wars. Hecarim goes in, so we just go for their jungle. He plays too greedy. Just punish him, and with no jungle pressure, we just take this for ourselves. Once we take the dragon, Thresh is going in, so we look to see if we can help. Try to hit the snowball onto the Ashe. Get the glacial augment with the Thresh hook plus snare. We get her pretty low, and my teammates are following up. Aatrox with a Q flash, dealing almost no damage. But the problem right now is the Akali is just tearing our backline apart. So we have to reset. Ahri, no more charges, and we get punished for overextending a little bit too much. Aatrox is looking for a catch, but with my teammates there, we should be able to take him down. Jhin goes for the face check, immediately gets punished by the Akali. At least we're able to get a 1-for-1 trade, and with the opponents 4 members strong, I look to see if I can defend mid lane. I'm quite healthy with the tower, full HP. 1 creep is left. I just want to clear this so that they wouldn't be able to take down the tower. Force the Lulu flash, which is good. And with my teammates back online, we can go for a team fight. Use my second skill to look for a snowball onto someone, but with them all running away, it's pretty hard to catch someone off guard. The next thing that we need is the Ocean Soul, so that it would give us more sustainability. Plus, it also has good synergy with Spirit Visage. If we look at the minimap, Camille randomly jumped into 5 people and is getting punished by the opponents. I'm not in position to help since I'm at the other side of the world. I have no idea why they engaged with their most fed member in the other side of the map. And now, everyone is just dying, especially with what the Camille just did. I'm able to get a snowball off the Hecarim, slowing their entire team, preventing them from chasing us down. But currently, it's a 3-for-none exchange. With Baron up, this is gonna be a bit risky. Ahri and Ashe trade flash 1-for-1. Luckily, their Ashe died to Baron. If we look at the death recap, Ashe is spawning in 30 seconds, and that should be enough to stop them from starting Baron. After all that's happened, I look to cover the bot lane. It's already too late. They're able to take down the tower, and this is the problem when you're the most fed member of the team and you're a frontline champion. So what I want to do is to be able to provide crowd control and damage at the same time while tanking their whole team. This is something Nunu can do since we're quite ahead in the game, and the next item that I'm gonna go for is the Thornmail to counter all of the sustain that they can give. Aatrox already having Mo, plus Akali having a lot of damage. This is gonna be a bit scary for us, but if we're able to position ourselves properly to protect the carries, we should be in a good spot. Luckily, their Hecarim is just inting the last 3 fights, even though he had a great start, and with their jungler down, plus I see that their Lulu and Ashe are at the top side, we can just immediately start this objective. This is gonna be a bit slow, but if they're not able to respond on time, we can just secure this with the first skill plus smite. Baron already half HP, and with their jungle still spawning in 15 seconds, we can just take this for free. After taking the Baron buff, we can go for an immediate engage. We look to go for the Aatrox who got buffed by Lulu. No problem. Aatrox dealing virtually almost no damage. Third skill, look for the snare, but not able to chase down anyone. But it's fine, because we equalize the gold. We're able to get Baron, which is perfect timing since the third dragon is about to spawn in about 40 seconds. So in this team fight, we should have Baron buff, and the only thing that we need is to become complete. Thornmail is now up, and here I went for the Comet because I have a lot of gold and I need to deal more damage right now. Comet is a good item if you're ahead, but if you're behind, then Stone Plate or Stasis is a much better choice. Dragon spawning in 10 seconds. We take the blue buff and start to position ourselves to take this once it spawns. What's good about Nunu is that you're not afraid of taking the 50-50 smites since you have the first kill plus smite to secure the objectives. So if the opponents are a bit late, they're not gonna be able to contest this. Half HP already. I sidestep the Aatrox Sphere, secure it with first kill smite, and use the Comet at the same time plus ultimate. We remove their Hecarim from the game. Second skill to chase him down. Nice catch by the Ahri. Aatrox and Akali looking to go for a backline. Our mid lane dies. And here, we go for the Akali since she is the most threatening champion in their team. We get the win. 4-4-2 plus Ocean Dragon. And here, we can play much better. With the Ocean Soul, everyone gets sustained. We just don't want to throw the game. As long as we fight a 5v5, this should be easily secured by us. We take down the inhibitor tower, look to see if we can end, but having the shield plus no Baron buff, this is gonna be a bit hard. We try to force the issue a bit, but it's just a big mistake. Jhin goes down to the tower. Luckily, it's an execute, and with Thresh out of position, you know what? Let's just save ourselves. Camille run away, Thresh run away. We go at the top side. We look to go for their jungle camps instead. And wow! Really good because no one died. I thought Thresh was guaranteed to die there, but you know, we'll take it. We're currently 8-0. We have a lot of money. And the last item that I'm gonna get is Abyssal Mask so that I would get a bit more MR plus more damage at the same time. You wanna build a bit more damage oriented since you have most of the gold. But if you don't have much gold, you can just buy pure tank, especially if your teammates have a lot of money. After everything that's happened, our camps are up. We just want to take this red buff plus our bot camps before doing anything else in the map. Baron is gonna spawn in 25 seconds. That's something that we can take immediately after spawn. But of course, we have to play safe because if we're placed in a bad position, they should be able to punish us with all of the crowd control and engage that they have. We take down the control ward with the Baron spawning in 10 seconds. It's something that's hard to start because they still have the scuttle vision, which is kinda annoying, but with all that happened, you know what? We can just go for the turn. I have my snowball plus comet. If they don't contest, we can just take this for ourselves. Bot lane, a fight is happening. Hecarim goes in with his ultimate, so we want to take this guy out first so that we can guarantee the secure on the Baron, wait for it to go below 1.6k, get the first kill smite, we get another kill. Unfortunately, Ahri, Jhin are both down, but we still are quite strong. Camille flashes in, tries to take down the Ashe. We're not able to help since my flash is still on cooldown. Once it goes up, we take the lantern, we go away, and even though we lost 3 members, this is still good since they still have Baron after they spawn. Another good timing because Elder is now up and we can go for a team fight against them with the Baron buff. They can't start it for themselves because they have no jungle. So what I do here is I'm just buying time. We burn the Ahri plus... we burn the Ashe plus Lulu ulti, which is big. This gives them less protection overall. Use our snowball to look for a target yet again. Someone is TPing in and that's why I play a bit more aggressive. Nice TP by the Jhin. We take down their Aatrox and now it's gonna be a 5v4 with us having Baron plus Nunu with the crazy secure with the first plus might combination. Thresh goes in, tries to buy time, but you know what? I just wanna focus to take this dragon down. Their Akali goes in, I have my ultimate to try and deal damage, not enough. Hecarim goes in, but I have my first smite. No contest, we take it for free. And with their Akali down, we take down the Hecarim as well. Use our Comet and our Ahri is just ending it right now in the mid lane. Lulu's the only one up and she should not be able to defend Baron up minions plus Elder buff. Last few hits, we take down the Nexus and here we end the game. A bit of a stressful game but we're able to do what we can and help our team get back into the game. We get MVP, perfect KDA, 9-0 for team. You know what? I'll honor my teammates. They're able to get back into the game. 16k gold, 27k damage as a tank. We have more damage than Ari and Camille. Glacial Augment, 128 total seconds slow. Triumph giving me a lot of HP. Giant Slayer really good against the Hecarim plus Aatrox. And Abyssal Mask for a bit more damage. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Nunu jungle and learned a lot from this video. Feel free to comment down below on what champion you would like to see next. And that is it for me. Hope to see you next time. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.